Greetings, friends. Welcome to another session of Shepherding with Joy with the elders of the Cedar Grove Church in Rogersville, Alabama. We've been looking at, in recent sessions, at some passages from Psalms 119. The 89th verse is one that we want to call your attention to today. The psalmist there says, "Forever, O Lord, your word is settled in heaven." We want to think about what that means, the consistency and the permanency of God's Word. Brethren, share with us some thoughts that you have regarding this particular verse.
10 words, so brief and yet profound. When we think about the psalmist saying to God about His Word, forever. Not just for length of time, not just for a lifetime, not just for certain people, but applicable from the beginning of time with man until the end of time with man. The Word is settled. It's not conditional on timing and conditions. We live in the 21st century. Well, some might suggest, well, this is not applicable to us. I mean, it was old-fashioned. Well, it's old-fashioned, all right. It's long ago, but it applies to all people.
The word established, settled, those are
Good
synonyms, and they really are saying the same thing. Many people look at God's word and as you've indicated, think, well, that's out of date. That no longer applies. But when God speaks, it is for all time. It is not something that's going to need to be revised or updated or it applies. And I think it's amazing when a person really gets into the study of the Word to see just how relevant it is to life in the year 2022.
Something I get from that too, brethren, is a comfort in the fact that here where it says God's Word is settled. When we think about that, what if we served a God who was forever changing? Wouldn't it be very difficult to worship and serve Him? Always fearful, am I doing the right thing or not? We don't have to worry about that. His word is forever settled in heaven in judgment matters on Judgment Day. We know that the word that we served and obeyed here will judge us in that last day. It talks about Jesus Christ is the same today, yesterday, and forever. Much comfort in that.
We know in Genesis, it starts out, it says, in the beginning was the Word was with God, and the Word was God. God never changes. His Word never changes.
We don't have to worry about, as you said a moment ago, well, is that really what it means, what it says? Maybe that was only for those in the first century. It is what we are to go by. It talks about the straight and narrow way. And thereby, friend, it's what we are to be walking in, learning more of, dwelling upon, and drawing near to. Hope to see you next time.